Hey YouTube, welcome to or back to my channel. Sorry it's not the greatest lighting. It is a rainy September day. It's so cozy. I've got my toasted marshmallow candle going and I'm just gonna come on and share. So my name is Abby. For those of you new here, I am a mama of 6. I'm a foster mama, a health coach, and I kind of just share about my life on this channel. And I have more foster care content coming. I think this will be the 3rd or 4th foster care video that I put out over the last few weeks. But today I wanted to talk about some things that I do when I get a new placement and kind of how that goes. So we have a new little foster love and he is a newborn and we do take drug addicted newborns. So this is what I do. Firstly, when I get a call for a placement and placement is approved, I reach out to my local foster closets and I let them equip me with diapers, clothes, blankets, if I need a car seat, which we already have one, but you know, whatever I need. I try to keep a lot on hand in my foster closet. At my house, I have a foster care closet and I'll link that down below. That is comprised of mostly donations or Facebook Marketplace finds that I find throughout the year that I know can be helpful. One of the things when you are foster parents is as these kids are coming in and out of your home, you always want to send them with stuff when they leave to equip their families well. So it's like a constant rotating door of things. I always do their 3-day medical at the doctor. I always get WIC set up for formula. So those are like my first 3 things that I do. A few things specific to newborns is I love to do newborn photos. So I've done this different ways in the past. I usually do a big one that I can print out and frame for birth mom, bio mom. And then I have a bunch of other little, I'm gonna try to find one, like feet pictures, you know, so I don't show faces. But I like to get a little brag book and put their newborn photos in there because you only have like a 2-week window to get newborn photos and they're not with mom and dad. And if mom and dad wanted those memories, it's up to me to make them. So sometimes I do professional, sometimes I do like JCPenney. This time I had a friend come take them and she did an amazing job. She has a good camera. So I make a little photo book and then when we have our first visit or our, you know, regular next visit, I give these to mom. Also with the newborn hat and the newborn shirt that they come from the hospital as well as the newborn swaddle they came from the hospital with because it has baby scent on it. And I find that that's really important for bio-parent bonding with a new baby. So I usually send on that second visit when we go or first visit, however it works out, the shirt, the hat, the blanket that they wore home from the hospital as well as this little photo book. The other thing I do, and I have one waking up over there, so, oh, it's really dark over here. We have on our foster care stuff, all our license and all that, we have this sign that I bought 6 years ago when we started foster care. And it says, in our home, let love abide and bless all those that step inside. And I do all their little feet prints. I haven't done little man's little feet prints yet, so I'm gonna do his little feet prints. And this is a special way for our family to commemorate when we have babies in our house. So I've just got black paint. I just put it on a little plate, dip their feet and put it up there. So I really encourage you to find whatever things kind of help you to celebrate and love, I don't know, commemorate each of these babies that comes into your home, as well as be a really good resource and support when able to the biological families who are going through the worst time of their life. So I'm probably gonna add more later, but he's waking up and I'm gonna go feed him. And those 3 things like came to the top of my head and I just wanted to document and share. As any newborn mama, it's hard to pick up the camera. I don't think I've picked up the camera really since he got here, but I do have things I wanna share, so thanks for coming along on the journey. I just wanted to encourage you in 2 things that are on my heart. One, you don't have to spend a $400 photo session to get beautiful little newborn pictures and to just have like these special memories. This was like a $2 photo book that I just put together. I printed them off at CVS, and this is gonna be memories for mom that she wouldn't otherwise have. I also wanted to encourage you that as hard as it can be to understand the position of biological families, I always try to treat birth mom how I would want to be treated if I were in that position, and to just love and support them and just help them to understand you're not taking their place. You're here to stand in the gap and you want to see them successfully reunify with their baby. and to do anything that you can safely to support that. It's really important. I wanted to encourage you that this doesn't have to be some like big, grandiose, like, I don't have the money, or I can't do it good enough. I mean, this literally was like another thing that I recommend doing as a new foster parent, especially if you're taking a baby from like a hospital NICU or nursery, and they haven't really had a lot of human contact. Maybe they were substance abused or whatever. Putting them skin to skin when you first get them can really help regulate their nervous system, help them recognize your smell and bond to you. So that's another thing that I like to do kind of right off the bat. A lot of baby wearing, a lot of snuggling, a lot of holding. I mean, that's our job, is to teach these babies that they're loved and cared for. So that's one of the ways I do that. We're taking a little feeding break here, and then we're going to do his first bath since his umbilical cord stump fell off. We've obviously like wiped him down, you know, all the time, but we had to wait till that fell off to submerge. So I also recommend taking videos of milestones like that first bath. If CPS allows it, you can send it to them to pass along to the bio family, but really just anything to help them feel connected to their baby, I think is so important. And while I am completely not comparing it to postpartum, because doing foster care for newborns is very different than giving birth. I've given birth, I've adopted, and I've done foster care, so I know the difference. But when you are postpartum mama, like that comes with its own heart, right? Like you're bleeding and your milk's coming in and you are physically in pain and all the things, you know, hormones are crazy. But you and everyone else takes the time to just let you relax for like 6 weeks. Like you don't have to go a lot of places. You don't have to do a lot of things. And I know y'all aren't even surprised that my phone ran out of storage. But all that to say, I'm literally not complaining because we're choosing this and we love it. And this has honestly been the easiest transition, I think, out of all the 11, now 12, I think he's number 12 of newborns that I've raised between bio, adopted, and foster care. This has been great. He's so good. But still, you don't afford yourself the same. That storage is gonna be the problem in my life today. First world problems, right? Anyways, not complaining, just recognizing it as current reality that I tend, and I'm guessing there's probably other foster and adoptive mamas on here who tend to be like that and not give themselves the same grace to recognize like, oh, I'm tired, or oh, the laundry's backed up, or oh, I don't feel like cooking dinner, because you know, you can spend all day taking care of a newborn. That's the best part, and I love it, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. But I call it, I mean, it's an honor and a blessing to stand in that gap for families. And now I'm rambling because I haven't slept. But anyways, I don't know what the point of this was, but just trying to be real, raw, and honest on here, because I think that so much of social media can be a highlight reel. And I want to share the good, the bad, and even the ugly sometimes. Have a good day, y'all.